Well, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more Factorio. So I kind of looked at some of my old save games, and lost quite a bit of time. I don't think, a couple of days, I think, of play time, and so I think what I'm gonna do is just start over. Let's see, let me go back. I'm gonna add mods this time. So these are the mods I've added. Automatic chain painter doesn't really do anything, just makes chains pretty. Disco science, same thing, just makes science prettier. Even more like that should help you guys see a little bit better when I forget to put lights in. Then I have mining patch planner, pump, RPG system. I'm gonna go ahead and add that just because it could be interesting. We'll see how it works out. And then updated construction drones, so that way we have drones in the beginning here because the repeating of stuff is complicated sometimes. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go ahead and go to single player. We're gonna say new game. We're gonna start with space age. We'll do that. I'm gonna go ahead and change this to rail world. That will kind of do that for the most of these guys. We're gonna leave those pretty much alone. Um, the terrain, actually, you know what? We're gonna take the resources. We're gonna bring all these up. Mostly because it's kind of a pain to see all those guys have difficulties. Uh, or I just hate it when the pods run out. Water, trees, rocks, all that stuff, volcanism. We're gonna leave all that stuff normal. We're gonna leave the cliffs, everything. I could probably turn the cliffs off if I wanted to. You know what? Nobody likes cliffs. There you go. Nobody likes cliffs. Let's see, enemy bases, we're gonna leave those all the same. I'm gonna turn it to peaceful mode, which means that the enemies won't attack until I attack them. And then my starting size area, I'm gonna take it all the way up here to 600. It gives us lots of room to kind of build in the beginning. We'll leave all this other stuff the same. Advanced price multiplier, we'll leave all that alone. Leave all this there. Spoiling rate. Uh, I don't know. Is it problem is you can't have. I don't know if it makes it spoil faster or slower. I'm gonna leave it alone because it just says rate at which spoilable items spoil. So if I crank it up, does it make it faster or lower? I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm afraid. Right, we're gonna go ahead and play. We'll generate a new map here. I could have looked at the map and seen. Uh, uh, oh, we got a big lake right next to it. It's our crash ship, so that's helpful. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and grab all this stuff. It's the same kind of normal stunt rate. I'll pick all these guys up. Now the big difference with us here is if I open let's see my that's my level. This is my inventory, right? So now I have robots. So I can oh, okay. They didn't work. Uh these things don't work very well. So we still gotta go pick up all the robots or all the pieces of our crash ship. Sometimes I leave it here, most times I don't. So what we'll do is we'll pick this guy up. I almost loaded they have ones that kind of give you a start in the beginning. But I was like, I don't know. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's see. TMV. There you go. Undo that. Undo that for now. Let's see. Just get these guys, and then we'll go figure out where. Oh, actually, it looks like uh, our starting resources are all separated out, so that's going to be helpful. Um, so we'll get up here. Now the real helpful part of this is when we go to start putting down or starting to pick up trees and picking up rocks and stuff. We can just do this and go bloop, like that. And then our robots go and grab all the rocks for us, and then we don't have to go crunch on them. The same thing with the trees. All right, so let's get this. Let's get this guy here. You there. We'll put you there like that. Then hold down shift right click. No, control right click. There you go. Control right click. There you go. That way we get a little bit of those guys going. We'll get that started. We're gonna go look for some more rocks. The reason I'm looking for rocks, a couple of reasons. Big reason is rocks have rocks in them. Uh, I know, surprising. Who would have thunk it? And the second reason is that they also have coal in them. So the rocks having rocks is very helpful. Let's do that. Let's just make those. I'm gonna probably need that many of them eventually, so we might as well just make them. Wait for these guys to kind of get caught up here a little bit. So I think I need, yeah, I need basically 10, uh, 9 plates per each one of those. So as always, we just kind of run around, do a couple of things. We'll go look for some rocks. We'll let the furnaces get built, and then as we let the furnaces get built, we'll do this. Now, the other thing you can do here is I can just drop this guy here, right click on it, and then I can tell it to trees and rocks only, right? And then that way I save that. And now this guy, when I do this, like if I do over here, it'll grab that tree, but it leaves my stuff in alone. So it's a very helpful trick. So this is would be a little bit more of a compressed playthrough. Uh, Hopefully we'll see how it works out. Let me get that guy. So it's 24 plates. Get those. Do this. Do that. There's those are all filled up now. So we got 2 of those going. We got 2 of these other guys. We're gonna run down here. We got copper right over there too. All right, we're gonna run down here to this guy. Get all that picked up. And we're gonna get this guy. We're gonna create this little thing here where these guys just feed each other like this. And I'm just gonna drop 1 piece of wood in there. And that 1 piece of wood is basically gonna turn into both of these things being completely full of coal. So it'll take me a little bit to get down there and get back up here to get to it. All right, there's our steam powers researched. Do that. Right now we need more of these. We'll grab these guys like this. I should have got the autofill thing. Let's see. Let's do this like that. That way we start getting a little bit of coal coming in, or copper, I mean. We'll run down here. And with Control C like this guy, and then put him right next to it like this. Then they'll get those built. This guy can go like this. This guy goes down. This guy goes like this. And then now we get 4 of them. And then as long as they're running and you can grab all the coal out of them, as long as one of them is running, they'll all feed back up. All right, so we got those. So like always with beginning of Factorio, it's running around. It's I grabbed the coal out of nothing. I didn't mean to grab the coal out of nothing. We finished electronics because we got picked up some copper. All right, do that. Yeah, do this and hold down right click like that. And get us a little bit of fuel in all of those. Slowly, slowly getting our empire built here. But the having at least the little individual robots here in the beginning makes life so much easier. And the advanced construction drones, there's ones that you can basically start with a mud or a pack and That's not gonna do. Let's try this here. No, no. Oh no, it's over here. There, that's where it's at. Let's fix that. Let's see. Mhm. That's that's better. Now we're purple again. Can't be running around in normal like colors. That's not allowed. All right, so we basically ran it completely out of fuel up here, which is fine. That makes sense. Oh, grab these guys. Then we'll go do that. Get a little bit of fuel into them, so that way we can get more iron. Now, next thing we need to do is we need to build an offshore pump. We need to build like one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10 of those, and then we need to start building these guys. But we also need like those. Like we pretty much just need everything. And it's a lot. Alt D, Alt D. No, that's not there. Alt D. There, pick those up. So we'll get that guy going. Probably going to build in this area right here, the start of our factory. Mostly because all this stuff is over here. We can kind of feed it into it. Go down here, get some more coal. Start getting our power caught up. Get a little bit more coal there. Do I have time to clear cut some stuff, I think. You know what? I'm gonna need all this stuff cut out anyway. Let's get rid of it. Get all those cut down. Do that, and then somewhere in here we should have power poles. There you go. Make those. So, and then the trick is especially with this, is I can have those guys all running out and doing that stuff, and I don't need to do it. So that way I'm not running around and slowly slapping my face into trees. All right, still six of them. It takes a lot of iron to get those guys going. Let's just build all of this fine. Oh, I need underground pipes too. I need pipes and I need all kinds of fun stuff. So, but at least in the beginning here, we can have it start building stuff for us, like the research, getting it started. The real trick here is to get research started at the beginning. See if I have. Okay, so I do have most of my blueprints. Okay, I lost my game blueprints. No, I may have lost the last ones. But most of that stuff I can rebuild, and I don't like starting the game with building other people's blueprints anyway. I prefer to start the game, and especially when I'm recording, to uh, use um, fresh builds. Just to me, it seems like a better way to make a video. Oh, we got oil fairly close too. That's good. All right, we're gonna need that. All right. Now we got plenty of trees. Build some of those. We got 130 power poles, it looks like. We're gonna need those. See if we can get some more iron, see if we can get some more let's see. It's six of them. And the beginning of this is super slow. All right. Oh, I should have made that. I should have made pipes. That would have been better. Right. Let's see. Let's see. Pipes. All right. Lots and lots of stuff to build. All right. So we're gonna come down here. Probably down here on this bottom side. That seems like a good place to go. We're gonna take this guy here. Uh, that will work. Now we gotta wait for underground pipe. Do, 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 do. Oops. So we got one underground pipe. We'll stretch this out to its maximum length. And then once we get this guy going, we're gonna get this guy here like this. We'll go one, two like that. We're gonna take this guy like this and go one, two, three, four like that. We take a hole here, here, and there. Then we're gonna take this guy, this, and like this. That'll be fine. All right, so that stuff will all work out fine. We'll go back running over here. Get those. We'll get running back up here. Make sure we have enough in our copper. We don't need a lot of copper in the beginning here. It's one of those things. Copper is you're fine until you're not. You'll be doing perfectly fine on copper, and then you'll be like, oh crap, I need copper, and then it's bad. Let's see. Let me get one more of those. Let me get five more of those. That's fine. Way too many. Probably should have started making transport belts. That would have probably been smarter. Control C. We're going to do that. And then do this guy here, like this guy here, that guy. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of those guys. And we get these guys out of here. And we're going to replace it with pipes I don't have. Let's see. Oh, I need. So I still need 3 more of those or 4 more of those. So we'll get those built here shortly. We'll get a few more pipes going in here. We could start stuffing uh, coal into those if we need to. We can to manually get them going. We'll do that. We'll start getting our belts. We'll go put it there anyway. It's fine. It'll be all right. All right, so now we got water in those, and then we could. I have freaking stuff wood in them. So look, watch this wood, and then so that way we're at least producing a little bit of electricity. Grab this guy here, run up here like this. That'll be great. And then we need just more of everything. Yeah, we're doing all right. Copper still. Trying to not really hit it with 3,000 burner miners. I could do it. Probably get away with it. You know what? Let's go. Build us two of those. Do I need to build? Oh, I need to build the science. I need to build that to be able to get to build the science, which makes sense. So we'll get some of these guys here built real quick. By real quick, I mean when they want to be. All right, so there we go there. And then once we do that, we can actually go in here and build some red science. Build this guy down here. All kinds of pocket crafting. And then once we get the red science built, then we can get and start building these things. So the electric mining drills, we can get logistics. I need to get logistics. We need and fast inserter. I'm not super worried about. Um, automation we definitely need. And then like electric drills we need. Obviously we need everything, but this is just kind of what like you need in the beginning to get things started to move. Do that and slowly get these things built. And then we can go click. And then it blinks right at us. So eventually what will happen is as we get the different science colors in there, it'll start building different colors for us. All right. Let's let that guy go. We'll go up here. And the problem is I'm just need ridiculous amounts of these things. I may just say, oh, I don't know. It's at this point I'm probably better off just going straight to drills. All right, let me get some stuff built and I'll be back in a minute. All right, we're back. So I've got a little bit of stuff built. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna control X these guys. Control X those. I'm gonna move them up there. Now when you do that, they don't have fuel in them, so we need to put a little bit of fuel in this one. A little bit of fuel in that one. They'll all get started up there. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna build us a guy down here. So I'm gonna build a little bit differently than I normally do. So I'm gonna build this guy here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Do this guy like this. And then that power pole here. So if we put our power pole there and there, like this, let's go ahead and pull these two guys up. Let's see. Grab this guy, get those up. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use undergrounds. This. Right. So basically what we'll do is it builds undergrounds. It saves me a little bit of power poles, like but uses undergrounds. I don't know. It just looks cooler. Um, and then that will kind of allow me to do that. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna put this guy here. Like it shouldn't be overlapped that much. That's weird, right? Do like that. And then yeah, it's for some reason. Let's see. Let me do this. Control C. Okay. And then we'll just do this guy here, and then we're gonna drag him out straight out. We'll get this over to where the power is. That like that. So that way that will give us a little bit of power there. We're gonna go down here. We're gonna grab our transport belts. do like this. So what I did is I'm holding down shift, and that will basically place a ghost down for me. And then that will allow me to uh, mark basically the trees for deconstruction. And then that will get us our fuel going over there. So once that gets going, we'll have fuel. And all these guys are going to basically fill up for us. And then we can get up here. We do have all of our mining drills. We have all that stuff researched. Probably, let's get lights researched. That's probably a good thing. We can get green researched. We'll get this guy started. Uh, that should be good for now. I should use up what we have up there. I think I have some more. Oh, I have some more. Let's do that. There and there. Okay. So that will all do that. These guys will slowly get their life figured out. And then we can start building more, and more, and more. Kind of go down and watch this guy. And then like right now, we're probably fine on yeah, our production. Even with just the one thing basically kicking off. But here they go. So they'll load into them first, and then they'll get these guys out going. And then our production should jump through the roof. We're fine. We're fine for production now. Right. So that stuff is all going. We'll get back up here. Doop, 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 doop. Give me these. Get those going. Get us a little bit more. Get me some more of these. And then the next thing we want to start building is our furnace arrays. So we'll just start here. Let's see, start here. So we'll build a furnace array, right? Actually probably need some of these guys too. And then we'll build this guy here. So I usually build this. Nope, that's not where I wanted it. Choose to go there instead. And there like that. And then what we'll do is we'll build us another run out here and one out here like this, right? So basically, that way we can bring stuff in, we can put stuff out, everything will be fine. We take one belt in, one belt out. It'd be great. Right. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back here a little bit, and I need to build this crazy thing, right? So we'll come back here, give us a little bit of room, and we'll just give us a lot of room for it to start with. We'll do like that, okay? And then we're gonna take this guy like this. And when you're first building this thing, um, it'll give you the ability to kind of uh, you can build it and then move it if you need to. So that way you can get a little bit more compressed. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this guy. What? Yeah, I want to do it here. So this guy will go to like that, and that guy can go out from up there like that. Okay. So we're gonna make me a guy here. Well, this guy will go like this. Okay. And then we'll go in like that. Easy peasy. So what this is going to allow me to do is be able to duplicate this whole thing. Now what I can do is I can actually control X this whole thing and move it in one, just to get that a little bit more compression. We could have done like if you want to compress it even more, like, and I do. I want to make it. I want to make it look spaghetti. So let's do this instead. I'm gonna do here to here like this. I'm gonna do one like this. This will use more undergrounds, but oh, it'll be fine. We'll do like this, and then we'll do it. Uh, okay. So a little bit more compressed for space wise. Um, it will look a little bit busier too, which is always a good thing. For me anyway. And then, so what's going to happen is the way this thing works, it'll only hold half the belt. So basically, we're going to put coal in this side. It gets dumped on here. The inside of the belt will have coal on it. The outside of the belt, we can hook up to pretty much whatever we want up here, and it will put that on the outside. Now, that being done, we need to go get some of these guys. Get some of these. Need some of these also. And then I need to get a handful of those. I don't need those yet, but I'll get some of them. And then let's see how many of those I can build another 5 of those. That's fine. And then Control X this whole thing, and then we can move that in one more. Then we'll get this guy. So now what will happen is in, out, 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 in like this. Now we do need power poles in here. So now the trick is just to figure out where the power poles can go. If we put it there, like that will be fine. Another problem is this guy over here is going to be, it's going to be wonky. All right, fine. This way I'll make it a little bit cleaner. Um, it's going to spread out a little bit more. You do have room. Like I could have compressed these things down in here and it'd been fine. Let's go ahead and let's build a couple of those while we're at it. And then we can get rid of these guys like this. And then Control C, these guys like this. That can just kind of go. So that will all get kind of built. And then do this one here like that. Then we're just going to do the whole thing. Make an extra one. There you go. So having the robots in the beginning makes life so much easier to get this stuff going. And then we're going to do Control C like this. And then we're just going to literally go like this, like this, like this. Oh, and I missed one here in the middle. So I have a lot of stuff I need to start building. Now the problem with building a bunch of stuff like this is that the robots just kind of build whatever they want to build, which isn't exactly helpful. And then kind of once they get all of it built, then they'll figure their stuff out. So once that's all get connected, we're gonna go up here, and then I'm gonna build Control V. Do this guy. I'm gonna flop him around. So we'll just do that one there like that, and then there like that. So we'll get all that stuff figured out eventually, maybe. I'm completely out of stuff again. Ah, it's a mess. And then we'll do all that, and we'll do Control C here. And we'll do this guy over here like this. And then once we get all these guys kind of figured out and built, It's going to take me a minute to get it all done because, as always, I built too much too fast too early. Way too much of it. Now, the one bad thing about these guys is they will kind of literally run halfway across the map, and once they get like their eye on something, like they can't let it go. Um, and they'll come back all the way to you, grab some stuff, and then run halfway across the map again. So you kind of watch them because they're 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 a bit extra sometimes. All right, let's get that. Oh, I don't have fuel. Okay, so we got that. We'll get all those kind of built. So, really, at this point, I'm just kind of into a building process to try to get some stuff kind of put together, and we'll eventually get it all kind of there. But with that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call today a day, and then at least we got power coming in. We got our beginning of our factory up here. We'll work on between episodes getting this filled out, so we actually have a good amount of stuff for next episode. And then we'll be able to have lots of plates and be able to start building a ball and our main bus and our factory and everything. But with that, I'm gonna let y'all go, and we will catch y'all next time. As always, if y'all like the videos, please consider throwing a like on them. If you want to see more of this series, go ahead and leave me a comment. If you have a mod you think I should add, leave that down in the comments too. I will look into them. And if you're not subscribed, you want to see more of this or any of this stuff we're doing, make sure you hit that button. We're down there. You guys be safe. We'll talk to you soon.